The Kingdom Hearts series has covered a lot of memorable Disney movies, and while I would say most of the big hitters have already been touched upon, there are plenty more. With talks of Star Wars and possibly even Marvel entering the fray for Kingdom Hearts 4, I thought it would be fun to share a wish list of sorts of the worlds, characters, and other things I'd still want to see show up in the series. Not all my picks are well thought out, but hey, it's my list. And if you got any problems with it, feel free to share your thoughts and even tell me what you'd like to see instead. But anyways. A Goofy movie. Probably the world and characters I'd want to see the most in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know about you, but a Goofy movie was one of my favorite movies growing up. And to be honest, I really just want Max. I just want Max to be a character in the series already, or potentially even a party member. And of course get some support from his friends PJ and Bobby too. Also, can we use this as an excuse to finally reintroduce a skateboarding mechanic? This world could also be used to expand upon Goofy's character, expand on the deep Goofy lore. The Possum theme park, waterfall, and the Powerline concert scene all come to mind as potential set pieces, but even if we were to just get a contemporary suburban town where Max and his friends have been just existing in this whole time, I'd take it honestly. Now, speaking of expanding on our pre-existing characters, DuckTales. Now, this is one of the ones that has really confused me. Huey, Dewey, and Louie have been with us from the beginning, along with Scrooge McDuck to some extent. And so, why not give them something else to do finally other than just be shopkeepers? I say let's finally give them some agency in the story. Similar to a Goofy movie, this could be used to expand upon Donald's character, give us a world of their own that we can explore. Maybe we can have them be in charge of a treasure hunting kind of side quest or something. I don't know, I think it's about time for DuckTales. Lilo and Stitch. Another franchise and character that I'm pretty attached to. And I mean, sure, having the cameos, the summons, and even the world in Birth by Sleep, it was cute, they were nice. But I think it's time for the real deal. I say give us an explorable Hawaii world with Jumba, Pleakley, Nani, Reuben, and possibly the other experiments, and have it either take place sometime after the movie or even during the series. And now, stay with me here. I'd also love to see them combine this with Moana, either including her or Maui, even if he's just a summon. I've literally only seen the movie once, but all I could think about while I was watching it was how cool this would be in Kingdom Hearts. So they could have multiple islands and use a sailing mechanic for traveling between them. Kind of similar to the Caribbeans in Kingdom Hearts 3, just with a more vibrant aesthetic. Maybe toss in a surfing minigame too for good measures. Being able to sail around and explore islands with Lilo, Stitch, and Moana sounds like a really fun time if you ask me. 101 Dalmatians. Ever since we were tasked with rescuing the puppies all the way back in Kingdom Hearts 1, I have always been eager to see the Dalmatians make some sort of return, but also to have an actual world for them rather than just a literal hole in the wall. Or, I don't know, maybe bring the hole back. Just bring the puppies back. Probably a strange gameplay idea, but what if in this Dalmatian world, or even if we got a Dalmatian summon, it could be we could control the puppies like a horde to attack Heartless and solve puzzles? Yeah, I'm thinking Pikmin, but with Dalmatian puppies. Honestly, I get it sounds stupid, but I'm kinda here for it. I think we can all agree that at the very least, we need to have some excuse for Cruella de Vil to appear as a villain. Yeah, I am baffled that we haven't seen her yet. Zootopia. So when it became known that Pixar films were going to be a part of Kingdom Hearts 3, this was the world that I felt would have been the easy pick. And it shows what I know, right? The themes from this movie really resonated with me when I saw it, and I've been curious to see them explored and worked into the Kingdom Hearts perspective. Also, the world design as a whole was just really cool. The populated metropolis environment would have been a nice change of pace for the series. I mean, until we ended up getting San Francisco in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I digress. That might have even laid the groundwork for a world like this to even happen, so it wouldn't be such a stretch. So, I'm just putting those Zootopia vibes out there. Plus, I'd be super curious as to what a Zootopia sword design might end up looking like. The Emperor's New Groove. Another classic that I'm surprised hasn't shown up yet. Like in a bizarro alternate world, I can see there being a Kingdom Hearts 2 that has the Emperor's New Groove in it. It has such iconic and funny characters. Cusco, Pacha, Kronk, and of course Yzma. I can't help but feel like they would just meld and have such great chemistry with the characters in Kingdom Hearts. And it'll just be so much fun seeing their spin on the story. Also, after revisiting some of the art for this movie, there is serious potential for some pretty sweet environments that they could make for this world. In my mind, this is too good of an opportunity to pass on. Atlantis and Treasure Planet. Now, these two I put together because, admittedly, both of these were not movies that I watched a lot growing up, but both of them have always stuck out to me for their aesthetic. They just have this vibe, this bold look that I've always admired, and I could see either of them fitting really well into the current state of Kingdom Hearts. These are ones I'm surprised haven't been a thing already. Treasure Planet, especially considering it already deals with, space travel and planets. It could easily be slotted into whatever becomes of the gummy ship / oceans between portion of the game, along with some sort of solar sailing mechanic. Atlantis might be a bit more contained and traditional, while still having potential for some gorgeous locations and cool boss fights. Okay, here I have some extra picks that might be a little tricky to be their own world, or that I don't have fleshed out very well, and are probably better off as summons. But anyways, here we go. Epic Mickey. I just played through this for the first time recently, and it really surprised me. Not a Disney movie or world in the traditional sense, but an absolute standout and a very easy mashup for Kingdom Hearts. Like, I feel like the comparisons literally write themselves. It's full of dark ink blob creatures, worlds being destroyed and taken over by dark forces. Again, this is another one that's like, it's too good to pass up. Just saying. And with the remaster on the way, hopefully this will kind of reignite interest in this franchise and its characters and its world. The Rescuers / The Rescuers Down Under. More so Down Under, as that was the tape that I had and watched many times as a kid, but I'm not entirely sure how it would fit. Like, would they just give us a chunk of the outback to explore or what? But I'd love to just see some Rescuers representation. Brother Bear. Not a movie that I hear get brought up a whole lot anymore. Almost feels a little forgotten, but I definitely really liked it back in the day. I'm also unsure how it might fit as its own world, but I'd be more than happy with seeing a Kenai and Coda summon at the very least. Okay, Kim Possible. This inclusion is not at all well thought out and feels a bit odd even for me, even with it being a Disney Channel show. Something about a Kim Possible world has always felt like it could work. Is that weird? Definitely let me know. I really just want to see Sora hang out with Kim, Ron, Wade, and Rufus. There's just a lot of potential chemistry there, I feel. American Dragon Jake Long. Kind of similar idea. I think I really just like the idea of there being more contemporary teenage characters dealing with their own thing for Sora to just kind of run in and engage with, and they kind of bond over that. That's something that I really enjoyed about the Big Hero 6 world. Again, this is another one that I really don't have fleshed out, but it just feels like a good inclusion, if that makes sense. I know that I'm probably forgetting a lot of stuff that I won't even remember until after I've finished making the video. We could literally be here all day talking about it, but these are just some of the things I really want to see in Kingdom Hearts. And I want to hear what worlds or characters you want to see show up in the series going forward. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.